absolutely brilliant. I mean, I've got all this off of 1 month's worth. Just 1 month. I've got all these grapes. That is brilliant. Right, there's the updates. We've got an update to the Lizard VNB14 by Blendar and Controlnik Jr. Then a changelog for that. It's got fixed support leg and hair animation. Got an update to the TLX X52 logger by 82 Studio. And the changelog for that, it's got added visible frame as bottom when 4 meter logs distribution is selected, adjusted the pole height, improved the mud flaps, and they've also fixed the fenders on the tracks version and wrong Lizard Logistics logo. Got an update to the JCB Fast Track Pack by Bandit 36FR. In the changelog for that, it's got update mod desk, removal of some large wheels, correction of wheel height, and there's some new options been added. The addition of crop sensor Isaria, the addition of the Michelin and Trelleborg twin wheels on the 8330, the addition of Nokian tyre, the addition of beacon ramp, the addition of a border on wide rims 2 colour body, addition of mirror covering yellow or white, addition of new roof covering, addition of warning sign on 4220, and the addition of the Sibi antenna. And the last update we got for today is to Lapacho Farm by Zero Uito, and in the changelog for that, there's a bit of a list on this one. So it's got remove some collision objects out of position near the city. Sometimes it was not possible to carry water from the river. A collectible was in a dark spot and was very difficult to see, has now been fixed. It's now possible to sell wood directly from the train without having to unload it at the sawmill. Move the position of the train's flatbed wagon to facilitate viewing at the loading point in the rail silo near the city. Some minor corrections in the terrain and also in the painting of the terrain. Vehicle store trigger moved into the store. There was a conflict with the lights trigger and the purchase trigger. The player could sometimes get stuck when teleporting to the grain exporter, has been fixed. Improved AI worker routes, fixed a problem that was not possible to sell on BGA contracts, increased BGA and sawmill capacity, and there is a note, says new save game recommended but not necessary. That's alright then. So the first mod we got for today is the FC260CR by Pepe978, 7.41 megabyte on the download. You're going to find this under low loaders. This is going to cost you 12.5 grand to buy. And the options you got there are usual shenanigans with the wheel bands and the tyres. It can come down to the design, so low loader without supports, low loader with base supports, puts those little bits on the front there. Then got low loader with basically full support, stops your vehicle coming off the end. And then back to normal. Then got the option on the license plate. So it's got the standard in-game map one, or you can have the agricultural trailer license plate. And we come down to main colour, red or blue, rim colour, some chrome there. You've got some stuff you want to move around on a low loader. Very nice. Right, next up is the Junkari J16 and J18. This is by Farmery99, 52.66 megabyte on the download. You're going to find this pack on two different sections. So obviously you've got the dolly, which is going to be under the dollies, and then you've got the trailer part, which is going to be under trailers, which is fair enough. So we're going to the J16 there like that. So it's going to cost you 13,245 to buy it as standard. Then you've got options, usual shenanigans with the wheel bands and the tyres. You come down to design, you got after 2014, pre-2014, pre-2014 version 2, pre-2014 special, and after 2014. Then got fender options, so without fenders, with fenders, or without. Attach a type trailer, trailer low, or trailer, rear option, rear bumper, rear trailer hitch, or standard, so you can make a train up with those, very nice. Extra toolbox option, standard. Shovel hanger. So where's that? Where's that put that then? So there on the side, fair enough. It's a bright blue shovel. All right. And that's your options on that one. So if you come out of that, then the next section is going to be for that particular dolly, because you then got the J18 with its own vehicle, well, trailers to go on the back of it. So we've got the J16JL, so we'll go into that one. So it starts off as a flatbed trailer, 4,340 to buy. You then got the options there on the capacity, so it's got no sides, bale configuration, capacity 7,000, capacity 17,000, capacity 21,000, Refill auger, so that has a 13,900 litre capacity. Capacity 34,000. Then no sides at all. So we come down to front side, so no front side, or no front side. Then you've got decals after 2014, pre-2014, pre-2014 version 2. And then after 2014, trailer latches colour, red or white. Although we've got no trailer latches on it, mind you. Do we need to put a side on or something? We'll change that. No, that's not coming up with anything. All right, fair enough. We'll move on. We're going to the J16 JLV. So this starts off at a 19,200 litre capacity, 12,742. Then got the options to change the capacity, 23,000, 34,000, or back to 19. We come down to decal. So after 2014 with decal, pre-2014 version 2, pre-2014 version 2 with decals. And then after 2014, then you got on the option there, cover, no or yes. I believe that's not on all of them. They are. Once you get to the big one, you don't have the option of a cover on that. So the 23,000 and then the 19,000 does have the cover option. And you can change the main colour, red, black or green. You go for whichever one you want. Then we've got the J16 JLD. So it starts off at 10,000 litre capacity, 11 grand. Change the capacity on that up to 19,300 or 10,000. We go to the 19,300, so we come down, we've got the usual things, same as all the other ones for the decals, pre-2014, whatever. Then on the 19,300, on this one, you have got the option of a cover, but not on the 10,000 option. We change the main colour, red, black, green, blue, or grey. Well, that looks better with those decals on the side. And we come out of that, and we've got the J18, so the base dolly. It's going to have the same options as the previous dolly. Obviously, it's going to be slightly bigger. Then we'll come on to the JLV for the J18. 22,000 litre capacity. 24. Saying that says 24 there. And then on the left-hand side, it's got 26. All right, random. And then we've got 38,000 on the left-hand side, but it's saying 34,000. All right, okay, carry on. There's a bit random. Now, same as the previous version, obviously with all the decals, you go for whichever one you want. And again, on the largest one, there is no cover. So if you want a cover on it, you have to go for the smaller one. The main colour, red, black or green again. And then we've got the JLD version of the J18. So 12,000 litre capacity, 13 grand. 21,600 litre capacity and 12,000 again. So the same as the previous one. The larger one has the cover option on it. The smaller one doesn't. And then you've got the same shenanigans with the decals. And change the main colour as you see fit. That's a nice little pack, that is. Very nice. Right, next up is Hotel BR. This is by Neymog Mod, 4.7 megabyte on the download. You're going to find it in the construction menu and under productions and generators. So we're going there. 580 grand to buy, and it's huge. It really is. But if you see that in the bottom right hand corner there, 60 grand a month. Oh, that's all right. Obviously, it is a big hotel. 60 grand a month, though. Just place it down and forget it. Set it and forget it. 60 grand's worth. Oh, very nice. Right, next up is Bunker Silo Hall. This is by The Law. 2.61 megabyte on the download. You're going to find it in the construction menu and under buildings and silos. 80 grand to place down. Obviously, this is a indoor silage. Very nice. So we'll open that up like that. Now, you've got the icons there. Grass and hay. Now, bunker silos normally take chaff. So if it's going to take hay and grass as well, that's alright. Got 3 different sections there. So you can fill one up, get that blanketed and fermenting, and do your next load into there, the next load into there. When you come far enough in, you get the option there to turn the lights on. Ah, that's alright, that is. Indoor bunker silo. Right, next up is Beehive's Pack. This is by Zoli708, 0.44 megabyte on the download. You're going to find these two in the construction menu and, as you can imagine, under animals and bees. So we've got these two here. So we've got the 7-piece version, the one at the front there, for 40,800. And for some reason, got the 10-piece version, it's 10 grand cheaper, but there's more beehives to it. Alright, fair enough. Obviously, place these down, they're going to be making you some honey. I hope I don't get stung being stood here. Look at all these bees coming out. Dear oh dear, I'm going to end up with bee stings everywhere. Shocking. Ah, they look alright, they do. Something a little different. You want to get some honey on the go on your farm? These to do nicely. Right, next up is Garage with Service. This is by Happy Mole, 9.08 megabyte on the download. You're going to find it in the construction menu and under buildings and sheds. 25 grand to place down. This is going to be, as the name would suggest, garage and a workshop trigger. So you've got this sort of open-ended workshop area. We can come over here, put some light switches there, turn lights on. It turns that one on. We've got another light switch here. We'll turn the second one on, like so. And what's good as well, obviously you've got these hatch marking areas here. They go all the way into this bit. So you could back your vehicle in there, fix it up. Very nice. And then we can come and open up all these doors like that. Ah, there we are. And as you come in here, you can open up that light switch like that. That light switch like that. Yeah, I mean, do these windows open as well? You see that one open? Or is that just for aesthetics? Yeah, it's just for aesthetics. Again, like the other side, I mean, you could reverse something into there. Probably something a little smaller. I mean, that side's got a bit of a bigger opening. You could get some equipment in there. And then fix it all up right by the workbench. Oh, I like that. That is very nice. I mean, look at all the detail on the framework and everything. That is wow nice. Right, the last mod for the day is Grape Orchard by Omatana, 0.42 megabyte on the download, and this is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. If you have ever thought about getting into grapes and, you know, the cost of it is ridiculous, putting the vines down or whatever, this is for you, because this is absolutely ace. You're going to find it in the construction menu and under productions and greenhouses. So there it is, £1 to place down. That's it, £1. That's all it's going to cost you. Oh, ace. And this is going to act like a production chain. So you put all your stuff into there. You can do it with just water. You can put fertilizer on. You can put seeds in. And you can put manure in. So if we go into the actual production menu there. So grapes, 64, so that's 1 and 1. But if you put seeds and solid fertilizer and then seeds and manure in, it doubles the output or doubles the cycles per month. And you get loads. Absolutely loads. I mean, I've just placed this down, filled it all up, and we've got these 4 tubs there, so 550 litres each. So what's that? So it's 1,100, 2,200, and we still got 800 litres to come out. So that's another pallet waiting to go. I've only fast forwarded 1 month. That is ace. I must admit, I did do the solid fertilizer ones, but that is brilliant. I mean, to fill it up, you're going to need 10,000 water, 10,000 seed, 10,000 fertilizer, and 20,000 manure if you really wanted to get the whole thing filled up, like we've done there. So I've just used the water and the solid fertilizer and a bit of seed. But that is ace. Absolutely brilliant. I mean, I've got all this off of 1 month's worth. Just 1 month. I've got all these grapes. That is brilliant. And before we go, this is the current updated testing list. There's 4 on there for console, although 2 of those have already come out, I believe. So yeah, that's there for you anyway. So that's your mods done for the day. Drop it in the comments below which one's your favourite. We'll see what people are looking at. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. It's muchly appreciated. But for me, that's it for today, and I'll see you in the next one.